comprehensive XM1014 skin guide. The goal of this video is to give you a detailed understanding of what's available and provide you with a perspective of over a decade of experience. The XM1014 is an interesting alternative with an initial price of $2,000. It's designed for medium to close range engagements. It has a one-shot headshot kill at close range, a total of 7 bullets per magazine, and a reserve of 32 bullets. It has a fire rate of 240 rounds per minute in tandem with a movement speed of 215 units per second. This XM1014 slipstream is extremely worn with a float value of 0.4 quad 9. In the center of the main body, there are 3 Eternal Fire Hollows from Antwerp 22. I am now going to go through all of the XM1014 skins in order of rarity. The Urban Perforated, lines of dark gray dots overlaid with alternating splashes of white and lighter gray in the foreground. Interesting trade-up fodder on the new model. The Grassland, tan cream with soft light sage green accents. On the new model, this old skin has a little bit more life. The Jungle, pastel green shades are all muted. The yellow-green body contrasts quite nicely against the darker green on the main slide. The Hieroglyph. As the name describes, the main body is covered in hieroglyphs, a tan primary color, blue and dark brown brick red accents, very dusty looking. Perhaps this gun came from a nearby tomb. The Blue Tire, 1,000 similar patterns. The name describes the skin quite well. The Chapter Prep School Indentured Servitude head ass, scrolls of swirling papers, 1,000 patterns, all quite similar. Complete waste of money. The Blue Spruce, sleek design, streamlined in presentation, old school minty aesthetic. Colors complement and contrast quite nicely. The most used drop skin, looks very clean in a low wear. The Banana Leaf, realistic banana leaves cover most of the skin, bright greenish yellow buttstock. Otherwise, the background and the remaining parts are a dark matte green slate. The Fallout Warning, 2 radiation symbols, one on the back end and the other on the tip of the slide. The upper part of the gun has a gray, blue, and blood red background. Remnants of red remain in a high wear. The Cali Camo, tan brown, cream, and orange camo with dark brown speckling. Another trade-up filler exemplified. The Blue Steel, extremely clean metallic blue steel finish. The Frost Boar, Nordic pattern-based design. My favorite patterns are 650, 651, 654, and 655. All the other patterns are similar to the ones shown. It's a Viking blue steel finish done excellently. The Blaze Orange, Halloween orange background with realistic leaf shapes and tree branches throughout the design. The Red Python reminds me of the Op Pit Viper, but red and on the XM1014. It wears to an orange on the edges of the skin. It's horrid no matter what wear you get it in. The Red Leather, one of the few skins with a realistic reddish texture leather body. The CT logo is burned on the back buttstock, war emblem above the trigger. More leather detailing and texture are added in a high wear. The Very Camo Blue, truly the only good Very Camo variant. The rest of them are tan and look like hot garbage. The Scumbria, fish exemplified. Scumbria, it's in the name. You really feel like you are holding a scaly fish. I'm only baiting you. The Quicksilver, blue steel finish with geometric typographic designs with white highlights and neon lime green triangles floating throughout. The Oxide Blaze, oh boy, it's another rust skin with touches of white near the tip, white stripes above the action slide, and smoky white flames on the main body. Tetanus, here we come. The Bone Machine with shiny cyan and orange colors throughout the skin, with floating skulls and crossbones. The Slipstream, cyan bright powdered blue highlights on the bolts, trigger guard, handle, and outlining numerous black stripes. The Watchdog, Jade Garden looking ass. intricate copper and green jade Chinese dragon head on the main body. In a high wear, some of the copper turns green and the jade turns a even darker shade. The irizumi, meaning tattoo, particularly large, elaborate full-body tattoos, often symbolizing a person's dedication to the Yakuza and their life choices, including criminal activities. Tan snake engraved onto a futuristic new alternative. Clearly, the owner is looking for a life of crime. The halftone shift, green blending into brown, leads to a blue on the buttstock. Hexagons and other geometric shapes blend well together. I'm personally just not sure about the color choices. The ancient lore Aztec mural made with stone, highlights of red. Pattern 13 is the goat. On pattern 38, there is a skull. On pattern 51, it has a intricate Indian chief. The elegant vines, a myriad of different colored vines on a metallic surface. Pattern 14 is far left. Pattern 94 is far right. Pattern 181 is center. The Teklu burner, hot rod exemplified, metallic golden yellow front end to orange flames that overlaid a emerald green body. The Ziggy, metallic lime, magenta, and silver coloring on a lava lamp feel. Pattern based. Two patterns to know are pattern 703 and 399, which turn the main body full purple. The black tie, dark gray, black primary color, light grayish white contrasting highlights. Geometric checkerboard patterning on the bottom of the barrel and the back of the buttstock. The aesthetic of sportswear or a modern tuxedo. The Heaven Guard, blood red secondary color and placement adds contrast to the blue speckled primary texturing. Subtle white detailing add even more depth to the design. The dry transfer decals of wings on the buttstock makes the gun appear like it's going to fly. The seasons, a rainbow coloring with overlapping leaves. The pattern determines the coloring. It has a autumn pattern on number 80, a full fade pattern on 206, and a blue leaf pattern on 26. The zombie offensive, pattern dependent, horrid looking with a bunch of wannabe monster zombies. All 1000 patterns are kind of mid. The monster melt, the graffiti from Overpass with cutie patootie monsters on the new model. They all seem to be upset because they're melting. The Incinerator, this freshly hand painted alligator in green with its clenched pearly white teeth on the main body, spewing out a golden yellow flame, leads to a burnt orange on the front. The Tranquility, red and pink coloring with flower detailing. A red head on the main body free floating, maybe lost in meditation or psychedelic drugs. Yellow and green ribbon covering her body. The tree branch and blossoms on the buttstock are an interesting touch. The XOXO, graffiti styling of hugs and kisses. A color scheme of magenta, cyan, lime, black, and white. All 1000 patterns are quite unique. My favorite ones are pattern 178 with a skull, pattern 394 with triple X, pattern 443 with a pink mesh, and pattern 992 with live your life. The Entombed. As the name describes, the skin is outfitted with only the finest of fabrics meant to cover the sarcophagi. I will list my top selections. It is up to you to decide, given all the information and examples, which one is the best for you. Don't doubt yourself, and remember your budget should be a part of the equation. My top 6 picks. My $3 sign pick on the old model is the Frost Boar. My $3 sign pick on the new model is the Monster Melt. My nostalgic pick on the old model is the Blaze Orange. My nostalgic pick on the new model is the Blue Tire. My budget pick on the old model is the Slip slipstream, my budget pick on the new model is the Blue Spruce. Thanks for taking the time to watch the entire video, and hit the subscribe button for the rest of the series to come. Videos come out weekly. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. Take care.